Kalinowski is a star on the street music scene in Chicago. The 26-year-old has been playing guitar at CTA stops for the last 8 years. Says he's seen a lot of disturbing things during that time.
You just had my baby, he looking real sad. I need to go, man, I can't be no dad. He said that he want me, I'm running off glad. I need to go, man, I can't be no dad. I need to go, man, I can't be no dad. Damn, yeah.
Well, damn. Once again, try again. Watch out, y'all. Get the fuck out the way. Excuse me. Hello. I'm sorry. I love you. Hey, man. It's not the looks. It's the heart on the inside, okay? Hello, everybody. Welcome back. You know who it is. You recognize the voice. It's Pete. You can call me Peter Sanders. You can call me Peter Armstrong. You can call me Peter, the pussy eater. But you know who I got for a guest for you once again?
It's me, Miguel.
I got Miguel.
No, I'm like...
No, it ain't Miguel. Everybody, once again, one of our favorite alums, one of our favorite guests, one of our most popular stars of Chicago as he plays in the CTA tunnels, you know. He says he's seen a lot of crazy things.
I've been around.
Once again, in this bitch, everyone give a big PetersJeepers hand. For Machete Mike. Mister, how you doing?
Well, damn. Deja vu.
I feel like we've done this already.
Man, it's a roller coaster, bro. It's a roller coaster, man. Up and down, all around, upside down.
Life is a highway.
Shit fell out of my pockets that I never found.
Okay.
But hey, I'm still rolling.
Are you spitting bars?
I wasn't trying. I didn't even think I was. See?
Everybody.
It's the marijuana.
Man.
This took over.
This some Superman weed. You know what else is hot?
No.
This new motherfucking CD, Stations Creations.
Man, I'm glad you guys dig it, man.
How long's it been out now? 2 weeks? 3?
Going on, yeah, about 2-3 weeks. I haven't, I don't even remember the actual release date. I had so much on my mind, I wasn't even thinking about it.
One fact we do know, that shit's fire.
Thank you. I'm glad you dig it.
Everyone.
It's got some interesting. It's just the writing process of it all too, man. Just some of that stuff's bad. I wrote such a while ago, but it's crazy to see something change over the years. 'Cause, man, some of the ideas and things I expressed on there, I had on my mind for a while as well. And the meaning of things end up changing along the way. Once it's almost time to release it, it just means something else. Then when you start it, it's just...
And you talk about the whole, Stations Creations as a whole?
Yeah, some of that stuff was supposed to be on Tales of the Tunnels, but I didn't have it as willing... I had those ideas, say, doing the... Ooh, shit.
Nice.
Well, fucking, some of the stuff that was actually at, tunes like say Pleasant Peasant, watching that change completely from the original version, because originally, man, that was like an intro and a back piece to Not Without Your Shadow from Tales of the Tunnels, but what the fuck was it? Pursuit of Purpose, the last track I did with Yank Loot, the last track on Tales of the Tunnels. That originally was all in together with Pleasant Peasant. All that used to be one song, just with a lot of changes and a lot of really big, takeovers and change of pace. It was just really dramatic up and down tune. But it's all out of the same key. It has the same chord structures, just played different patterns. But originally that was all one long ass tune, and I ended up turning that one part into a whole fucking song on Tales of the Tunnels, and then finishing it off.
Yeah, listening.
On stations, and the Freebird thing, the last tune, my rendition of Freebird, This Bird I Have Changed, the last track on Stations Creation. I had that idea fucking before I had Tales of the Tunnels, even fucking as a thought. That was always been something on my mind. But watching something change over the years, thank God I couldn't afford it or do the things I'm doing now in a way. When I had those ideas, and even my skill level back then, it's just man, the way I recorded that, I'm glad it happened the way it happened, and got such a good mindset on it. Because the ways I was thinking about doing it when I didn't have the money to actually do it, and just having the idea of doing it, didn't put in the amount of time I did yet, or exactly the same amount compared to then to now. It's just, and just the experience of playing and learning more. It's just like, man, I'm glad I didn't release it back then, because it would have sucked compared to the version I released, recently. I was like, just comparing myself to myself, over the years. Like,
hell yeah, man. Listening to them, I could definitely see how they go from one to another, and also even with the artwork, it even feels like it works. Like here, you're just chilling on Tales of the Tunnels, and then here you're jamming, and the train is moving. Here it's still, you're jamming, train is jamming. I feel like you did that on purpose.
that wasn't in the scheme. I was in such a haze myself. That was not exactly. That is the greatest. That was a damn good fucking.
Like, look, it just
observation. I went from sitting still to moving. That's pretty good. And yeah, damn. Even just looking at the covers here, you're right. Yeah. The second one, I'm moving and the train's moving. First one, I'm sitting, so is the train.
Sometimes
if you look low-key, look at a little Easter egg, or not Easter egg, but a little. If you notice the Machete Mike sticker,
I kid you not, I just noticed that for the first time the other day.
That's a cool little art thing. Just
hell yeah!
I was like, damn, dude, that's slick as hell. Right above the American flag there. That's fucking cool as hell. I was like,
and now on this one is more prominent. It's nice too. That's like also a progression.
That's an actual picture. This wasn't painted.
Oh, this was a painting on Tales of the Tunnels?
Yeah, if you look, I actually paid you to Dylan, the guy who does my art. He even did the art on this, but this was actual pictures. This one, he painted both of those himself. But if you look closely, even the best way you could tell, other than my face, is look at my hair, man. You'll notice his brushstroke. The whole fucking thing is he painted that whole picture. He
snapped for that. The chain, too?
Yeah, if you look at the chain, you'll start realizing that it's a painting. It's not a picture.
That's nice, man.
I was like, damn.
I too got my cover painted, so I appreciate your appreciation.
Yeah, it's I love the arts. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely, especially if you know someone that like I know Judah Dunn, and watching him do what he does, and especially with his editing and watching him actually, he can draw, tattoos, draw all types of stuff. He can fucking draw. He can draw, paint. It's like,
let's take a second.
It's like,
what's his name? Shout out.
Judah Dillon, man, my buddy from Philly, man. He's the shit.
Shout out you.
I don't even know where he's at right now. I think he's in Tennessee or some shit. or that if he's not back in Philly, or I don't know where the fuck he's. Man, he moves around, man. I don't know where he's at right now.
Thanks to him for this cover.
But yeah.
I love it,
He was here in Chicago, and man, luckily fucking me and him got to fucking work these tunes out. He even helped me fucking put them online, all types of shit. Helped me set up a situations for me. He even helped me understand it, because I've never. When I released fucking Tales of the Tunnels, it was my first release ever. Like, you think I knew what the fuck I was doing? I was like, hell no.
Hell no.
I was like, I've never, it's like, and you learn, I felt like releasing Station's Creation was a lot smoother of a process in my mind for me, myself, like, compared to Tales of the Tunnels. I never fucking put music out before. My second one, I feel a little better about it. I feel like I worked a little harder on this one than the last one. But they both had good amount of fucking work though. Like myself and learning shit along the way and learning more about myself as a musician, putting these things together and what I actually want to look like on fucking, on actual recordings, or trying to actually be something that has bodies of work.
Like how you're trying to present yourself.
Yeah, like it's tough. It's tough to know, because I also play other, I have other ideas and things I want to do with music other than just playing guitar. But my main thing is, guitar, of course. Don't get me wrong. But
what do you want to venture into?
All types of stuff, man. Over the years, I've never been very confident with my voice and being able, because I can't really sing. I can't sing. I don't have a nice voice.
Now that's so crazy.
It's like,
because a little birdie told me that you're starting to use your voice in your music.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, because along the way, but in the weirdest way, it's for me releasing music. It's actually not the typical thing, I'd say, for what I've been doing or wanted to do originally. But I've always had a thing for it. I feel like I'm a good writer. I just feel like...
What is it? You keep telling us it's different. It's something.
Wow, see? I feel like I sound like a goofy right now. Like that. Well, I guess rapping, man. Believe it or not.
Machete Mike raps now?
I've always kind of done it, but I've never actually went out and tried to do it. It's like most I've always I've had a few raps written before.
You're always touching in something else. You got Strange Frequencies, which is kind of like, I would say, like an EDM kind of.
See, that stuff is like old. That's new releases. But I made that stuff before I even had Tales of the Tunnels recorded.
Right, but
it was all like experimental stuff with me. A lot of that stuff originally had guitar on it as well, but I somehow I left the guitar off of it so I could perform to it. You know what I mean? So the guitars weren't on there. I used it as stuff I could perform to.
Oh, okay.
But
then you just put it together.
I never just recorded it, stuff but I made those beats, things like that for programs, other Fruity Loops was one thing, but then I really liked Magic's Music Maker, if you ever heard of that one. It's a pretty damn good program. Fucking kicks ass. And it's shit, I actually got some of the stuff with me. Want to hear one beat? You got a speaker I can play this off of? I can show the people?
Hell yeah, we'll hook that shit up right now.
Alright, here we go.
The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you.
God damn, bro. That shit was pretty good. You made that shit?
That's me, man. It's not even finished.
You made that? And you're planning on rapping on it, too.
I'm trying to figure something. I still haven't decided if I'm going to put myself on it or if I'm going to put other artists on it.
Okay.
I was almost considering, my high ass right now, I can sit here. I was thinking that. What if I just play guitar through the whole thing? I was like, it'd be a weird track.
So now, you just went from guitar player to EDM artist to rapper, now to also producer as well.
I've always kind of did all those little things, but I was never confident. Dude, that track is pretty old. I made that when I was younger.
What?
It's not something I just recently made.
That's just I can hear that
stuff
in the
I
club.
did before Tales of the Tunnels. It's stuff I released or that never released. I should say. I almost said released. Stuff I never released before, but it's man, I did that when I was a teenager. I wasn't even in my 20s when I made that track.
Wow.
It's I'm 26. I'm about to turn 27 this year. I just never released that before, and I'm gonna do. It's not even finished. The way I'm gonna release it, I'm gonna see what I can do with that track.
Okay.
All right. Or so far, I call it the good and evil.
The good and evil.
Yeah, the good and evil.
The good and evil. That's some balance. That's some balance stuff. Mm-hmm. What you know about balance? Balance is deep.
It sounds like it sounds like a sweet ass. It sounds real sweet. It doesn't sound heavy or nothing. That track. But the first thing you hear in it, did you hear the intro?
The Scarface.
Yeah, it's Tony Montana. Mm-hmm. It's you'll never see a bad guy like this again. Let me tell you. It's that's a great little.
You take inspiration from Scarface.
Who doesn't? You can tell me you were inspired a little bit,
bro. I love Scarface. I want to get the "World Is Yours" tattoo on me.
That'd be sweet.
That'll be sick as fuck.
Interesting.
Tony Montana is the greatest. He came from nothing, had it all, but he let it get to his head though.
Prisoner. Held by federal government.
He's funny as hell. Alright, boom. Your favorite scene from the movie?
Say hello to my little friend.
I would say that is a great scene, but one of my favorite scenes would be, believe it or not, it would be that fucking that chainsaw scene in the fucking bathtub.